Welcome back everyone to Punny Plays the Lore Master, and today we are here in the Gravenwood at the Slade of Shadows. Andrag here wishes us to do some scouting for him while doing a few other quests such as...
The Grey Company will need your aid.
I thank you again for coming, Pine Wolf. When I found the Slade of Shadows, I did not expect it to be so utterly inhabited by evils from the ancient world. I avoided detection for a short time, but I did not wish to risk betraying our presence here to the enemy. It may be, though, that one such as yourself, with no true tie to the Dunland, might be able to confront the foe without breaking the secrecy of the Grey Company. Will you lend us your aid? Oh, is that why they want me around?
Will you aid the Grey Company?
Among the creatures inhabiting the Slade of Shadows are the Drugavar. The presence of these fell spirits is a clear sign that the old woman in the mountain is near at hand, for it was she who summoned them in the first to Enedwythe. As you investigate the Slade of Shadows, banish as many of these Drugavar as you're able. Such fell creatures cannot be allowed into our world with the combined power of our people or the undoing of the free peoples. Now, I know that archaeologists don't distinguish between sheep and goats. So I'm wondering if that's the reason why they call this thing we're hunting for these demonic goats Baba Black Sheep. Is not on that matter since. Okay.
Will you aid the Grey Company?
Among the fell spirits, I noticed amid the trees of Slade's shadow, I saw many of the wisps of the Dunland. Okay, so in other words, you kill Eludon. Yeah, I can kill Eludon. Mystery of the trees.
The Grey Company will need your aid.
Before I retreated to this rock, I was able to glimpse what appeared to be some stone altars and a cauldron set between the large trees in the heart of the Slade. While you hunt for the creatures within the Slade, try to get a glimpse of the structure. Perhaps we could learn the purpose that it serves.
The Grey Company will need your aid.
And of course, kill Kuthral, because if we're going to be killing demonic ghosts and killing other things such as those light bulbs, or wisps as he refers to them, we might as well then also kill the fell spirits that are in the area also, because we have to make it a nice trio, right? Now, let's see, we need to go, I think, remove that. Oh, hello. Standing out in the middle of the road and hiding in plain sight in the middle of the road. How cunning. Discovered the Slade of Shadows. Well, these things are always annoying to fight, so we'll have to just deal with that. One, and we gotta kill 10 of them! Yay! I'm sure I'll be overjoyed. The shadow in the east shall fall upon you. Alright. And of course, the light bulbs. Of course, the one that moves away is the one I want having to be all set. Now, I only need to kill 5 of these. Oh, there you are. Now, these things could also become a little bit on the annoying side. Alright, there you go. Defeat Ethlyn and Slade of Shadows, 2 of 5. But you only have to kill 5 of those. You need to kill 10 of the spirits. Alright, there you go. Now we're done with those things. Yeah, I forgot that some of those stupid hands. Okay, there's the cauldron. And there's our first goat. Oh. Oh. Hands. has an ox on it. Alright. Is that a mark of an ox? Well, I don't see a mark of an ox. That's what I gotta tell you. Alright, fine. Obviously, they weren't able to get those details. And near that are... It was written to a level that only an archaeologist could distinguish the difference. This cauldron appears to be empty, but it is extremely chill to the touch and smells of death. Yeah, because subtleties and differences of stone. That's where archaeologists tell the difference. Difference between a sheep and a goat? No, we don't care about that. Let's see. Let's see the top of this altar bearers of the Tribunal. Yeah, apparently that's too subtle for the likes of me to tell the difference. There you go. And the hand is but a tool for the eye. Now the question is, concerning that little bit, does that mean that despite Grillian bearing markings for the white hand and all that, does that mean that she's actually not working for Saruman, actually working for Sauron? You know, when you have these Kuthral that she's working with, the stag. And I'm going to bother trying to look at the top there to see. That's just something stylized somewhere else in here, because I certainly don't see anything different on the top between those three things. But perhaps that's just me. Now, what do we have right now? We've got more of these stupid things. Who says that the hand is nothing but a tool for the eye? And now we just need one more light bulb, I think, and we'll be done with that side of the quest. Alright, that's 2 complete. That still leaves us 2 more to finish up. Oh no, we don't need any more light bulbs. Well, I suppose it would have just attacked us anyway, so I guess we live with that. It's these stupid things that we need. The Dark Kuthral. As if there were light, wonderful, brilliant ones sitting around here. Now we've got 7 of those and only 3 goats. We need to find goats. Actually, I think the goats hang around at one of the directions that obviously we haven't been going through. I think they tend to be a little bit more on the north side. Oh, well, I found a goat. Never mind. So let us slap them. Now we'll take care of these. Okay, 4. And let's see, that's an orc. Light bulbs all over the place. Light bulbs, light bulbs. How many heroes does it take to kill a light bulb? Yeah. Alright, that's... Hey, I think I found where the goats live. And a backpack. Runes of Learning. Oh, okay. Well, that may be useful, perhaps, someday. If I happen to be near a forge master. and getting really close to reforging something. Alright, and actually wouldn't this be my last Kuthral that I need? Yep. And finally, we have only one more of these, and that is to kill three more of these sheepish goats here. And are you gonna go down? 9? Oh, just one more. Ooh. Done, done. Let's now get back to Andreg and tell him that we have been successful in finding all this stuff out, clearing everything in the area, and pretty much making a pest of ourselves. We are back. We took care of the monsters, and it looks like we've got a very cold cauldron in the middle of 3 things that spare the tokens that we've been talking about.
Our quest is dire.
With what you have discovered in the Slate of Shadows, I think I know how to ensnare Gwillian. We shall be revealed, but I think the risk is worth the gain. Alright, if you think so. I'm sure this will be just as successful as our duplicating the Ring of Bar here, right? Right.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
Matters here are more dire than I had first believed, Pine Wolf. From your description, I believe that the cauldron that rests within the Slate of Shadows is the fabled Dudeguer. Legend tells us that the relic once kept by the necromancer of Dol Guldur, lost when he was driven forth by the White Council. It is rumored to have the power to create an army of whites. If I am correct, Gwillian may be trying to use it on behalf of Saruman. She must be stopped. Right, I suppose we'll have to do that. Very well, let us go and stop her.
At last we have tracked Gwillian, whom the Dunlandings call the Old Woman of the Mountain, here to the Graven Wood. Whatever foul plot she has put in motion must be stopped at the Slade of Shadows.
Very well, let's do it. Pine Wolf, you told me that the altars bore the same marks as the tokens you brought from Cerdon. If this is indeed the case, the tokens may perhaps be used to call Gwillian and her allies to the Slade. Come with me to the Slade of Shadows. There we will see how the tokens may be used to us. Alright? Come, follow me! Alright, let's go. I suppose we gotta kill some more goats. Because they really love this place, don't they? That's because, yeah, Gwillian. And more Kuthral. Actually, I think they should be called Unkuthral, but if you ask me. They don't seem to be very couth to me. And alright, yeah, I know. We're talking different languages here. Let me take care of this goat first, then I'll speak with Andreg. Whack! Double whack. Alright, what do we need to do? Enter the Slade and place the tokens upon the altars. Then return here to me. If I am correct, we may soon see the end of the Old Woman of the Mountain. Alright. I suppose I can do that. There we go. Alter the token of the ox there. What? You don't... Disappointing that you don't actually put the token there. I will assume that this will be the... You don't have to fight an ox in order to put there? Because I presume that the Drugavar is next to the altar of the goat. Okay. And so the fear caster. Well, okay, this is altar of the stag, so there's nothing particularly appropriate about that either. I assume this is the altar of the stag or whatever. Yeah, the altar of the stag. And now let's go back to Andrag and deal with this Gwillian. Ready? Let us see if my plan will bear fruit. Well, somebody's arriving. Doris. Doris. Yeah, what is the meaning of this? Who summoned forth the Tribunal of Shadows? There's Fionn and Gwillian. Why have we been called? You need not reveal yourselves. You may observe the White Hand will close his mighty fist on you. All right, well then, let's... Well then, we'll have to deal with him. And take care of this white. And all these things here. And hopefully we can... Ouch! No! You will perish for your effrontery! Okay. Well then. That was... defeated the Tribunal of Shadows. Yeah, well, I think they got away, though. Oh, uh-oh. Edric, are you alright? Pinewolf, what Gwillian said, what she did about the living, it reminded me of the rest of the legend. The Dudicus weakness is the living spirit, the gift of life. It has ended the darkness. Collect the tokens of the Gurach from the altars, then return to me while I still have breath. Wonderful. Alright, let's get the tokens. And see if he... well, he still has life. Well, maybe we could cure... I see, I'm a lore master. Shouldn't I be able to cure him? Right? A nice cure. Oh, the third one's next to the ranger. Of course, the closest one is the one you miss. Alright, here they are. The old woman of the mountain lingers still, but not unharmed. Now is the time to strike. Now is the time to move. I shall not be returning with you, Pinewolf. The cost of defeating death is life of the living. Return to Saradin and tell him of our victory. Farewell. Bit of a Pyrrhic victory, but I suppose victory of some sort. We have dealt with the problem at the Slate of Shadows, but not everything went well.
What do you need?
Alas, Andrik was a good friend and a stout companion. He will be remembered for his sacrifice. Gwillian has much to answer for. It is a pity that she escaped. At least her allies from the Ox and Stag clans will be in no further trouble. Nevertheless, we will renew our efforts to find the old woman of the mountain and bring her to justice. Thank you for returning these tokens. I may yet have a use for them. Really? Well, we'll have to find out if that ever becomes the case. It appears that Amlan has found a path leading up to Gwillian's lair. Will we succeed in dealing with her once and for all? We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays, The Lore Master.